Welcome to Midlife Unlimited Live for Five. I'm your host, Kate Porter, the Midlife Metamorphosis Coach, and I'm delighted put my teeth in even, to be joined by my I'm too excited, episode 45 guest, the wonderful Nikki Talbot, founder of Pudding and Pie, to give a taste of our episode. Out now, available wherever you listen to your podcast. Go and download it now. To give a taste of our heartfelt and honest episode, how to come out the other side stronger. So welcome, Nikki, and thank you for being so heartfelt and honest in our episode, because we're having the conversations, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. And do you know what? The more conversations that we have, the more that other women, other people, they don't feel alone. And I think it's so important. It was National Suicide Day awareness yesterday, wasn't it? And the more that we talk frankly and honestly about our experiences, the less alone we help other people feel. And I think it's just so important.
Yeah. And actually, you just reminded me, I saw an article the other day. I haven't had a chance to read it because I really want to read it properly and digest it. But I think it was in The Guardian about the number of midlife women. There's been a massive increase in suicides and suicide attempts. And I think that's an issue for another. I'm not trying to gloss over it, but I don't know the figures. But it is something that gives me goosebumps, because one of the main reasons, and this is why I loved having you as my guest. Hey, you're fabulous as well. But one of the main reasons I launched Midlife Unlimited 9 months ago, my little baby, is because I was again and again, and I'd been there, women feeling alone, women feeling that the things that were worrying them, no one would be interested. Everyone else is so busy. No one gives a shit about our shit. But it's not the case, is it? And being vulnerable is not a weakness. And I think that's something else. We think that bloody mask that we wear, oh, we can't let it slip. We can't. I mean, last week's with Wendy of these, I almost was in tears because my little baby was moving out and it was fine. Of course it's fine. I'm a little bit worried he might fall out of the window, but I don't think he will. But that's only
It's
because my
really
other half.
hard though, isn't it? It's
Oh,
really, really hard. And I think that the more that we open up to each other, for me, it is about what you were saying in terms of that people don't care, but actually we're giving each other a disservice by not sharing. So when we talked in our episode that's coming out, I think particularly with social media, we all see the shiny, bright, happy lives that
yeah.
everybody wants to portray. Let's face it, we put something on social media, on Facebook, that we want to share, but we don't
No,
see
of
the
course.
stuff that goes on closed doors. But actually, talk about the things that we go through as being my fuel. So when they see the exterior stuff, I don't know, successful women in business, successful mom, wife, the house, the holidays,
It's like
all of
we've
that.
just had holidays, haven't we? It's just been holiday,
Yeah, and
holiday,
it's
holiday,
it's
holiday.
it's all
Yeah.
it's all the superficial stuff, and but actually the stuff that goes behind that, because let's be honest, we all do go through stuff. They might be different things, whether it be grief, divorce, poor health, relationships. There isn't many people that will go unscathed, is there, as we get older?
Especially now, by the time we hit midlife,
Absolutely.
the chances that one of them at least hasn't come knocking at our door and
Yeah, and
threatening.
that's not to
Yeah,
be scaremongering or to be
no,
down or anything like
it's
that,
life.
but it's
Yeah.
life. And actually, once you experience these things and realize you're not alone, and that actually it helps you with the next lesson, or it helps you to be successful in whichever way you see success.
Mm.
That for me is the golden nugget. And actually, that's what we talk about, actually, don't we, with golden nuggets? There will always be one. You might not see it straight away. And even at the lowest and darkest of times, it's only afterwards that you see that there is a nugget there, a learning or a new relationship or whatever it is. But just to try and remind yourself of that we've got it, and
Yeah,
your golden nugget will be there.
yeah. Now I think it's only right to give a trigger warning, because you do speak very openly about the loss of Tom. and also what it's like to actually have 3 premature little boys, 2 of which fabulously are now strapping teenagers out rocking the world and doing their thing. But I think it will resonate with so many mums, and not just mums, dads, women, because there are so many things that it will reflect on other situations that we've found ourselves in, won't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And loss, can be seen in so many different guises, can't it?
Yeah.
Loss, we feel lost if we go through divorce, we feel lost if we lose our job. So that grieving part is so important and so apparent really in so many different parts of our lives. So I think it is fair to say that we talk about loss, and the fact that you don't have to get over it, you don't have to put that mask on, and the fact that anyone that has experienced loss, that it is part of them and it's part of their journey, and Tom will always be with us.
Mm.
And actually he's my fire and my, certainly in my business within Pudding and Pie, to remind me of, we're only here for a short amount of time.
Well, it was
And
your boys that were the impetus, weren't they?
yeah, 100%. And actually, through learning how to feed them well through anabogram, through the weaning process, I discovered my love of food,
Mm.
and how it's so much more than food. It's so much more than cooking lessons. So yeah, out of something that was so traumatic and so awful, something beautiful has grown from it.
Yeah. And the whole networking and meeting other women and like-minded women as well, isn't it? That's all blossomed from it. And
It
I'm a huge
has.
fan of networking and cheerleading. And I think especially now in our late 40s, 50s, 60s, it's a time when friendships are shifting, all sorts of things are changing, our friendship groups are changing. So actually there are lots of ways that we can meet women now for the first time that we suddenly think, hang on, we've got a load in common now.
And I think we're so much more open as we get older. You
Yeah.
cut the crap, you don't put up with relationships that don't serve you anymore. And actually, this is the next phase of my life now, is where I am empowering women, to launch and to grow their own pudding and pie business within their own community. And it's one that gives them purpose and profit. It's almost as
Mm.
if we are guided into feeling that because we are somebody that has wants a fulfilling business, or that really cares deeply about, in my case, children's nutrition and health and well-being, that doesn't mean we have to then forsake the profit and be successful. We don't have to put ourselves into pigeonhole of, oh right, so if you're a successful woman, then you must be quite ruthless
Well,
or
that's something else
ambitious.
we delve into, isn't it? It's so often you see you've got the woo woo on one end of the scale, then you've got the ruthless badass bitches on the other, and it's like, no, it's fine to be anywhere along that scale. You don't have to we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves. Now, I did mention briefly, obviously, our episode is out now, available wherever you listen to your podcast, and all Nikki's contact details are in the show notes for our episode and on the Midlife Unlimited podcast website, where Nikki's got her own guest profile. But just for the viewers now, can you just talk us through how to get in touch with you and what have you got coming up at the moment? If you can't think of anything off the top of your head, it'll all be in the links anyway.
So I am on all the normal platforms. So I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, and you can find me under Pudding and Pie Limited or Nikki Talbot. Um, at the moment, I'm launching the business partners. So I love what I do. I've had great success with what I do over the past 12 years. I can't do this by myself. I need like-minded women that want
Mm.
that success, that want that business that has a real purpose to it. Anywhere in the nation, I have got North Somerset, Cornwall, and Worcester that business partners. But I'm really looking for women that would like to do the same as what I've done and to help them be successful too.
Well, I say
So come and
we
find
mentioned
me.
you were heading into my neck of the wood, aren't you, Buckinghamshire?
Yeah, Buckinghamshire as well. Thank you for that reminder. So they are amazing women and already doing great work already. So there's plenty of room for other women to join us as well.
Excellent. And I look forward to continuing to follow the success of Pudding Empire. And I say, however we measure a success, even if it's just meeting like-minded, fabulous women, says me putting my bra up. And me, guess what I've been doing this morning? Over on the school platform, head over there because my new community, Pop Your Podcast Cherry, is live. There are real members in there. I've just been recording content before I came on here. But it's for all you budding experts who are so overthinking being a podcast guest, like Nikki's been here. Come in. We've got exercises, we've got a community, we've got weekly Monday morning coffee meetings, there are modules. It really is the place to be, to come and go from nervous wannabe to the expert that every podcast host wants on their show. Video, audio, you name it, it's in there. School, go and check it out. Nikki, it's been an absolute delight as ever. Thank you for joining me live today to give a taste of our episode. Thank you for watching, and here's to living Midlife Unlimited and Pop Your Podcast, Jerry. Bye.